Hello YouTubers. I just wanted to make a quick video on the West Nile hippity hoppity hypity and make some puts some of the thoughts I was having about all this and this blanketing of cities with pesticides and how Looney Tunes that is. Years ago I was in pest control, and one of the general rules of thumb with any pesticide application is being aware of who's in the household, who lives in the household, and especially is there any pregnant women in the household. And as a general rule, if there was a pregnant woman, everything stopped, and you began questioning and you wanted to inform her as much as possible. But however, if this woman was in the third trimester, you did not apply. That was you just stopped. You don't apply when a woman is in a third trimester. And this is written into the most of the literature on the cautions and the application and the use of these pesticides. It's right on in the labels. So the fact that they're blanketing these cities, and I'm sure there's pregnant women there, this is alarming and careless and ridiculous, really. People should be questioning who these people are. And one thing I found in this industry, it's really not that hard to get an applicator's license. If you have somebody doing pest control, ask them a lot of questions. You'll find that there's a real broad range, wide degree of people. Some guys are very educated, very respectful of life, believe it or not, and very cautious and more into the integrated pest management, IPM tactics and whatnot, and trying to not use pesticides and only use them as a last resort, as to where some guys are just completely ignorant and they just go around and just bomb everything, and they're careless and dangerous, in my opinion. But this is crazy. I would not be in these cities. I would not. My history, my understanding of these pesticides. Now, granted, I haven't done any research into the ones they're using, but pesticides are pesticides. I wouldn't be in these cities. I would bail. I would not breathe in this stuff. And then for you guys who are a little more further down the rabbit hole, there's the multi-headed way of, the idea of, well, perhaps this is also a way to condition people into, oh, well, they're just spraying for West Nile. What else could, there's no telling what they could be, maybe it is for West Nile, maybe 90% of it is pesticides, maybe 10% of it's nanotech, maybe 10% of it's a virus, maybe, there's no telling. This is a bad idea. Or it could just be some kind of, way to pump up a certain industry, maybe the pesticides aren't selling well. Hey, some of the cities, they hype up the West Nile, they sell a bunch of pesticides, make some money and profit. Sometimes it's just simple as that. But something to think about. If you're pregnant and you're in one of these cities, research these pesticides, and if you can, just get out, get away from these things. It is the wisest thing to do, in my opinion. Just educate yourself on this, and blind faith in government is ignorance of history. So try not to be ignorant, try not to put blind faith into anything. Question, especially when people are spraying poisons in the air. This is nuts. Anyways, hopefully that'll get you to thinking about some other things that they're doing, and just get other avenues of thought. God bless.